Hey, welcome to the Red Sea. My name is Jesse. Before you jump into that video, make sure you visit KoolAidMan100x.com to get custom ebooks and other things that's available on the website. Link will be in the description below. Also visit the NFLShop to get yourself some Kansas City's Chiefs gear and your own personal team gear as well. And also, all the other sponsors will be in the description below. Now back to Kool-Aid.
Yo, what's up, guys? It's your boy KoolAidMan100x. Welcome to the Red Sea. How you guys doing? We're going to be jumping into the Bills offensive playbook. We're going to be looking at gun bunch tight end. So the play we're going to be trying to make work today is going to be the boomerang mesh traffic. Now, it's kind of a bit of a mini scheme, but we ain't about to do all that. I might have that in the membership if y'all interested in that, so become a member. I might have the bunch tight end boomerang mesh scheme over there in the membership, so if y'all are interested in that, become a member. Yeah. So the boomerang mesh traffic. So now you're looking at this play like, what? Because that's how I first come into it. I'm like, okay, we're gonna go back to our 5-1 theory. If y'all interested in the 5-1 theory, it will be in my membership. It should be in my membership on there, the 5-1 theory. I'm going to make a video on that to explain it. So yeah, be on the lookout for that in the membership. So yeah. Go back to our bread and butter, which would be finding our two routes. So, and this you might seem like this is tricky, but it's actually simple. Now, what we do here is just run the play. So we have a motion. Now, a bit of a long motion, but it works. So now we're identifying our players. So I like to do is just run the play. See what transpire. Who do I see as a potential 1 to 5, my 1 to 5 theory, which is 1 to 5 yards, and our secret 0. So, now this is interesting because when he motions, it can become so many things, I see. So now the cool thing about this play is that no adjustments. We have not did any adjustments on this play. I'm going to let you guys know that. So when you're running this play here, we actually have one check down, which is within the motion, which is actually nice because he's actually our 1, which is, our quick throw here. Now what makes it interesting is it's a level concept. So now we have a level in the backfield. So we have a 1 and we have all the way over here a 2. So now we have 2 1s in the backfield. So this is our first level of 1s. So our second level is going to be him going across the field, which is going to be our 2. Our 1s, we have 2 1s in the backfield here automatically. Our 2 is going to be our drag here. Our 2 drags here. Our 3 is our third drag here. So now we identifying, okay, now we get it. So our 1 is our 1 and circle is our 1 in the backfield. So these are 2 1s automatically. So now we have 2 checkdowns we can hit safely in case we get pressure. So now we have 2 people we can hit safely, pressure, bam, right there across the middle of the field automatically here. We can do a lot of things. See what I'm saying? So in this instance, we identified the pressure. No slide protection on that. We just identified the pressure. Bam, he coming straight at me. I identified the pressure. Who is my 1s? Him cross here. I have him to get extra yards across the middle of the field, and I have him to get extra yards. This is our 1. If quiet is kept, I have my second if I would have waited, but that pressure, I took a chance on hitting my hot quickly. So bam, he's right here. So we identified our 1s. We have our protection 1s. So right in the backfield. So we're safe in the backfield with our 2, which is make this play even more deadlier because we can identify them quicker. So now we actually have some instance where this happens. Now this is Madden in a nutshell here. So Plays are not meant to be and I will never understand this. It's just a Madden thing, and this is how they make their money, to get you to keep playing. I don't know why he runs. How does this happen? And this happens in real games. I ran this play in real games before, and I will never understand how this works. I will never. So, in order to save yourself, that's what I believe. And my 5-to-1 theory is that you always got to have 2 players you can throw to. Don't depend on one, because this might happen. This is a prime example of what might happen. So just in case, I have my 1 over here. And I have my 2 here. This is my 5-to-1 theory. So yeah, it makes sense, because it's crazy stuff. It is crazy stuff that might happen. So we identified our 2 players in the backfield, and now we can actually open up the field. Now we can, okay, no pressure. We have him, bam, with a block there. They send pressure from the right side. I hit my second for my 5. I feel as though I want enough pressure. I could have hit my 1. My 1 is always there, and if he's not blocked, and my other 1 is, my bread and butter. But now he's playing the 1 a little bit. He's playing it a little bit. He can user that if he wants to. A user can actually catch that. But I saw it. But now that I've identified the pressure, bam, that's my theory. My 5 here, bam, right here across the field. I either throw to him too. I can throw to him, or I can hit my 3rd. But I just feel as though this was more safer, and he can be a potential block down the field for me, as he became. So when you're running this play, you have to identify the players that you use. So now I have identified the players that I can use, which will be the players I have thrown to, which will be my players. So now I identified the players, pressure here. So I got him to throw to as well. So this opens up so much stuff down the field. So now I feel as though the motion is pretty long, but I guess if you wait for the play to pan out, I guess it works. But I mean, in a move the ball down the field situation, you got 5 seconds on the clock. No, I wouldn't run this formation, but I would run it in case of making a play to identify the defense. But this is how you would run this play regularly. Is your 2 checkdowns would be circle R1 and probably X. So now he's over here. So now I have potential of getting extra yards there just for a safe go. So identify the 2 players, and you can actually move down the field with these 2 players. And it actually opens up more, as you can see here. So now it actually opens up more here for the X and all the other stuff. So, but to run this play seriously, I would check down the whole time, because they're not going to know who you're going to throw to in this backfield because they're so low in the backfield. And you got 2 of the fast receivers going against linebackers. So we got a receiver and a running back in the backfield trying to catch up to these guys. The linebacker trying to catch up. So that's what makes this play a little bit more deadlier in a way, because you identifying, who to throw to and who not to throw to. But just like I said, R1 and circle would be your check down, and triangle and X would be your second level. And that's how you want to focus on. X, yeah, you can hit X anyone, but they're going to be keying in on him once he crossed the field, but they're not going to be keying in on these 2 routes here. They're not. So just like I said, your 2 routes will probably be R1 and circle, and your second level routes that you're set, because they're both running underneath drag. So you got your 2 routes that's open in case of a blitz. So they send a blitz, the pressure is there. The pressure is going to be there regardless. So if they're sending anything, triangle and square is going to just eat that up automatically. So if they're sending anybody out the box here, you can just hit that window anytime that you want. So they'll be open every single time. And what I love about this play is that I love that if he doesn't get caught up, this is so deadly, because he's already in a motion of getting yards. He's already running full speed. So that actually opens up a lot of things for you too downfield, which that R1 route actually do. I don't like the motion. The motion is pretty long, but I guess if you run it in the scheme, it works better, which I prefer the scheme of it. But if you're just running this play solely, It's kind of long to run. You will have to do this at the beginning of the clock. So, yeah. But I hope you enjoyed this play. I'm going to catch you guys on the next video.